Beat it up.
What was one of your favorite experiences producing an artist?
Oh man, just having dudes coming to the crib like Run DMC, Jam Master Jay, working closely with me
at the house.
Working. Yeah, came to my mother's house, rang the bell, and said, "Yo, Pete, come on, let's go work on this song." Man.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a whole nother story.
Yo, one of my favorite. One of my favorite. Yo, real talk. I felt like I never told you this, but Down with the Kings. That is my shit.
That video. We had so much fun doing that video because a lot of verse still alive. You know what I'm saying?
Son, and your verse too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you.
Like, yeah, son. Like,
and the way the beat drop, and the way the beat drop on that part too.
That joint brought them back because they was gone for a little minute. They were going for a minute.
He made that. He told me. He said, "Yo, make that beat. The beat pattern you hear on it now is." He told me to do that because he was doing it. He was tapping it on the SP, and I just said, I just hit record for him. I was like, "Go ahead, do it." And then he did. And I kept.
That's a powerful ass track right there.
Dope.
Yeah, I kept his drum pattern, and I just built on it.
Legend.
Hell yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Being so successful producing and all that shit, right? You was already known, all that stuff. What made you want to put yourself in a group?
I think that happened in high school with CL. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just coming over. He was just coming to the crib and in high school. You know what I'm saying? And we was in the basement just making shit. By this time I knew how to make beats a little something. And so I was never coming outside. I was always in there just building tracks, building beats. And then he came over one day and we just started doing demos. I had, accumulated some equipment. I had a 4-track, bought me a little mic, shit, some compression, whatever.
Y'all was always Pete Rock and CL Smooth?
Well, I was always Pete. I've been Pete Rock since I was 7.
Oh, wow.
My cousin Floyd gave me that name. That's Hef's brother who gave me that name. Since I was 7 years old. So then after that, I just kept it. You know what I'm saying? So before y'all got known and stuff, before you even got in the game, y'all was already Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Well, I was Pete Rock. CL's name was City C as a rapper in the hood. Then Hev gave CL Smooth his name.
Yo, Hev is the salute to Heavy D, man. Hev is the nigga who,
for sure.
He was Hev was the one who brought hip hop in my house. Like I couldn't play hip hop in my crib. Wow. Heavy was the first hip hop artist that my mother would
allowed you to listen to. Yeah,
mine too. I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody, the artists used to call me and be like, "Yo, tell Hev my mama love him. Yo, my mama love him." Yeah, I'm like, "Damn, son, like word."
I got a question. You did a dope ass album with my brothers Smith and Wesson and whatnot.
You on there?
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, did I rhyme wrong on your beat? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, listen, let me tell you, let me just say this one time, right? I know who's gonna do what in this game. All right? And when I got with y'all, come on, man, the history of all of y'all stuff. Like, yeah, I pay close attention to rappers.
Because let me tell you what I did, right? Let me tell you what I did, right? Like I just came in the studio. It wasn't like back in the days when we did all of the Shining and the Storm and Nocturnal. We was all in the studios. The whole boot camp would be in the studio. By this time, shit was different, right? So it was you and Smith and Wesson, and we wasn't all in there all the time. And when I came in there, it was like when I came in there, I didn't know it might have been my last opportunity. It might have been my only opportunity. So I just picked the best rhyme I had in my stash. I remember how I just asked you if you got a favorite beat right now. It was my favorite. It was my favorite rap right then.
Oh wow!
And I was like, I'm gonna squeeze this shit on this beat because this is the time right now. Like,
did I ever complain? Did I ever complain when you got in the booth? Did I say, yo, do it over?
I loved it. I think it turned out good and shit, but I know my vibe was a little bit different. I was a lot more rapidy than
it's all good. It's all good.
Still was and
nah,
shit on
that
it.
shit was dope. That shit was dope. But I would have said something to you if it wasn't right. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And I appreciated that too.
Nah, no doubt. I produce, my dude. Like, I talk to the artists and be like, yo, nah, do this.
Yeah. I was just about to ask you that too.
Yeah, do this. Nah, take that out. Don't say that. Say this. Or, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to tell nobody how to rap or nothing.
Nah, that's how you produce though, man.
Stuff. I'm just telling you what sounds better on the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a problem with people saying that they're a producer when they just make beats?
Well,
do that?
I have a problem when you don't go through the proper channels to become a dope producer.
Yeah.
And that starts with DJing for me. And
Facts.
If you just wake up one day and said, I want to make beats, but then you have to learn the actual steps to be a successful producer. But if you get up there and just start making beats, then it's just going to sound empty.
For sure.
But the people like emptiness now. Like today, they like it. And
you started DJing first?
Huh?
You started DJing first and then you became a producer?
Yeah. I learned how to produce and chop and do all that stuff from DJing stuff.
Yeah. The Gemini 8-second
juggling
sampler.
on the turntables, juggling, cutting back and forth, using speed, blah, blah, blah. And then taking that same thing and doing it when you make beats.
I don't know this for sure, right? But I do know, what I don't know for sure is people's whole process, right? But I do know that some dudes who were rappers, they're not DJs. I don't know if they DJ prior. Like I said, that might have been part of the purpose, but part of the process. I mean, but they were rappers before, and they, ain't nobody want to give them beats, so they learned how to make beats on their own.
That counts. That counts.
Yeah. Because my thing is this shit is school, my dude. Like,
it is.
It truly is, because it's like, if you really, really trying to learn how to do this right, then you should be listening to dudes like me, Premier, whoever else. You know what I'm saying? That
questions. Does any of us know if Havoc was ever a DJ?
He probably was, because the way he makes beats, he sound like he could cut a little something. You know what I'm saying? Sound like he could because I mean, that shook one, fucks me up. The how fucks me up. With the how he took a sample and just slowed it down to a tick, and it sounds like what you hear.
Yeah,
that's magic.
And filtering out all the instruments to leave just the bass. And
I've had so many days like that making beats, man. That magic shit is real, man.
Let me ask you something, though, yo.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: what about the producers who never use the SP or the MPC and all that, and they just do the programs and shit?
Or like
look at them as real producers, as the Fruity Loops and the Reasons and all that shit. You look at them as real producers.
Reasons is different.
Yeah, reasons. Well, it depends on who you are. You understand? Like Ninth Wonder uses Fruity Loops, and Ninth Wonder.
Ninth Wonder is Ninth Wonder. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really on how your mind runs.
But I think Ninth Wonder knows an MPC and SP12 though, right?
He does.
I'm talking about people who never even touched it. Some people never touched it. They just strictly programmed.
I don't know if he knows about the SP. I know he messes with the MP. I know I've seen him mess with that. You know what I'm saying? And then
I think all of that is after the fact though. He was really a Fruity Loop producer.
Yeah,
he's the first.
Oh, he was first.
He's the first person I see using Fruity Loop to make those kind of beats.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember.
Very impressive.
I remember Redman saying a very long time ago on the original on How High, the song, he said, the green-eyed bandit can't stand it. With more fruitier loops than that toucan sand bitch. Right? And I assumed that Eric was using Fruity Loops back then. Does anybody, do you know if Eric fucks with Fruity Loops, P?
I don't think, he was using like an ASR. ASR, and he uses this one drum machine that he never stopped using. It's like you get so comfortable with a drum machine that you just, whether it breaks down, you take it to the shop, he just never got rid of it.
Yeah. That was my favorite piece of equipment back in the day, ASR.
Yeah, like my SP, I still got like 3 of them, and I got one in the garage that I made Reminisce on. Yeah.
So you still use an SP to this day to make your beats currently?
Yeah. No. I Here's what I did. I did an album full of SP beats, right? Instrumental album. So I'll pull out. I got so many beats on that one machine, bro.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I just take beats and load them up, and we lay them down and make records.
So now, what software do you use if you were to just use software and not use hardware?
I would probably use like Pro Tools 10 or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, normal. With me, it's about the engineer and what I tell the engineer to do and how my mind works.
For sure.
That's what it's about for me.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
What are some of the top? Give me your top 3 artists that you would have loved to produce for that you haven't gotten a chance to work with yet.
Thank you for listening to Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, the Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Vinyl Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.